Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be going over the ProtoManly Weather Mod. As you can see behind me, I have all the blocks to display, and there are some more that we are going to display in a minute. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get straight into it and go over all these blocks. Let's see here. Okay, so I forgot to place this down, but yes, okay. So we have all these different blocks. We're going to go over all of them individually. Starting with the weather radar. As you can see, it displays all types of weather, including the how heavy the rain is and where the storms are technically located on your map. I think it's pretty useful, and it also shows the intensity and how heavy the precipitation is. Obviously, in the middle, it's going to be the heaviest. Next, we have the weather station. So the weather station will display all the basic weather stuff, such as the temp, dew point, humidity, soil moisture, and the risk. With 1 being the lowest and 6 out of 6 being the highest. Next, we have the tornado siren, which is pretty self-explanatory. Shouldn't really have to explain that. I mean, it's a tornado siren. Next, we have the WSR-88D core, which corresponds with the radar block that we have over here. Basically, in order for the WSR-88D core to work, you have to build a radome tower. But yeah, so it's pretty useful. Next, we have the sounding viewer. In order for the sounding viewer to work, obviously, you're going to have to take a connector and connect it to Jesus Christ, this Thunderman. Anyway, you take the connector and, Jesus, man. Can I get a break? Anyway, you're going to take the connector and connect it to the balloon platform to the sounding viewer, and then we're going to place a balloon on top, and it will display a graph. Obviously, it's going straight up into the sky, as you can see. Here in a second, you should start seeing graph lines coming up from the bottom. There they are. And then it will basically display the temperature, the humidity as it goes up. And I believe the white line is the balloon. So you can kind of see the track of the balloon and which way it's going. But yeah, so I think it's a pretty cool feature to have inside of the mod. Next, we have the tornado sensor. Though it's not a functioning block, it is useful for creating other blocks, such as the radar, weather station, I believe the tornado siren as well. But yeah, it's a pretty useful block. And the next, obviously, we have the anemometer, which displays the miles per hour, which is really cool. Hopefully the storm goes away in a minute, so I can actually see. So next, I'm going to grab the rest of these blocks and kind of show you what add-ons that are on here for this mod. If we scroll all the way to the bottom, hopefully, we can see that we have all these other blocks as well. Such as a weather radio, damage surveyor, ES transmitter, cyclone block. Also a TV, which I'm going to get to here in a minute. I'm just gonna come over here and place these. Hopefully out of the storm. I thought it was going away, but I guess not. So I am gonna come back over here and just place these down. Starting with the EAS block, and let's see. So the EAS block, basically you can put as many vertices as you want, up to 12, I believe. I don't know why you would need that many, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You can also change the type of warnings that there are and watches as well. I think a good thing to add to this would be the hurricanes, because although there are cyclones in this mod, they do not have the hurricane as a warning in there. Obviously, you can see I just can issue an SPS by yourself, but sometimes you can do it without it. Next, we have the weather radio, which basically just tells you whether there are any active tornadoes. So it's pretty cool little handheld device. Next, we have the damage surveyor. Obviously, if there's a tornado, you can mark down the damage and record it. So it's pretty cool to have, especially if you have a town. Next, we have the cyclone block, which has to be adjacent to an EAS block in order for it to work. And then you would just take the cyclone tracker and shift and right click, And then you can see all the hurricanes. Obviously, I spawned 2 already, but just for testing out. But yeah, you can see all the information where the path of it that it took. So it's pretty cool to have. Um, let's see here. Next, we have the looks like a tornado over there. Next, we have the SBC station. So this is more for like a little town or community. This is like a almost like an outlook type deal. It'll tell you the outlook for the week. I'm pretty sure. And also you do have the observer, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. Obviously you have to have an ES town created. I'm gonna go ahead and set the time and day so we can see. But anyway, yeah, so it's very useful to have. I'm going to try to clear all this again. There we go. Next we have the TV, which honestly is way better than the radar block that we have over here. They both kind of function the same. The only thing with the TV, it's a little more advanced. So as you can see at the bottom, down here you have where it will actually issue and show you all of the warnings that you currently have, along with like the miles per hour and everything. So it's very, very cool and unique to have. So anyway, yeah, that's it for all the blocks. So let's just go ahead and come over here and just kind of display all the storms that we have to offer. I'm gonna go type in PM weather spawn, and we'll just start with a cyclone. I'm not going to put natural because I'm going to have to force it. We are not currently in an ocean, so I'm just gonna go to put it at 100 miles an hour with a 3,000 width. Usually there is an eye, but since there is a lot of other weather effects going on right now, you can't really see it. But I'm going to go ahead and clear this and see if I can actually make it a little bit bigger. Hopefully that will work. We'll be able to see it. Just going to go ahead and put this at 100, and then we'll just probably put a width of 7,000. And no, it's still not working. Okay, well, that's okay. But basically, the hurricane usually... there is an eye in the center, and you would be surrounded by it. If you want to test this on your own, you definitely can. I will put the mod pack link in the description as well if you're interested in trying it. But I'm going to go ahead and clear this and get to our next weather phenomenon. Also, the squall cloud. So that is a squall over there. Obviously, I'm not going to spawn one because you can see there's one right here. But yeah, that's the squall cloud. Basically, they are capable of producing tornadoes as well. Let's see. I'm going to spawn. The next thing we have is a fire whirl. Set the speed to 100 with a 25, which is with a 10, which is the max. They are kind of like dust devils. They don't really do much. I mean, they are capable of setting things on fire, of course, but they don't last very long. So, yeah, and once again, they do die out pretty fast. Go ahead and spawn our next thing. Supercell is pretty self-explanatory. So I'm just going to go straight to the tornado, and we're just going to go ahead, instead of building it to it, we're just going to instantly spawn it. We'll just start with a wind speed of 100 miles per hour with a width of 50. I'll kind of get out of here so you guys can see what it looks like. But there you have it. That is... nothing too crazy. It will break glass. I'm gonna see... Oh, there goes a tornado siren. I'm gonna see if I can kind of aim it over here, see if it works. And no, it does not look like it's coming back over here. But that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this and go to our next tornado. This one's going to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to go ahead and force it again. Set the wind speed at 150 this time and a width of 100. Just going to go ahead and get out of here. So there you have it. That one, obviously you can see us throwing all kinds of blocks all over the place. We have wood, especially cobblestone. Wow. But yeah, as you can see, it is doing some ground scouring, medium scouring as well. seems like it took off the roof to this house right here. But yeah, this village is pretty much, you know, kind of destroyed. Let's go ahead and clear this and get to our next tornado that we have. This one's going to be a little bit stronger. I think this time we'll just go ahead and set it to 200 and a width of 150 as well. Make it a little bit stronger. As you can hear glass breaking. It is quite a bit bigger. I believe with this one, anything with 200-mile-per-hour winds, you will see heavy ground scouring as well. This village is probably going to be decimated at this point. Yeah, as you can see, it pretty much uprooted most of the houses. You can see the heavy and medium ground scouring as well. Go ahead and clear this and get to, I believe, our strongest tornado. And there goes the tornado siren again. I believe it destroyed all of our blocks. Well, there's a lot of heavy scouring. Oh, it looks like it did not destroy our blocks. I believe they're all the way over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and break this. It is pretty annoying. Okay, well, I believe we are going to do the strongest one. I think we can do up to 400 miles per hour and a width of 1,000, which is the absolute highest it can go. I'm going to have to go pretty far out for us to be able to see this thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and spawn it and try to get out of here as quickly as we can. You'll see that it is capable of destroying grass leaves from very, very far away. I mean, come all the way. See, it's even pulling blocks in from this village all the way over here. Just get all the way out here. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just pulling grass all the way from out this way. I mean, you can look at it. It is massive. It is enormous. I don't think at the point we're at it would be able to pull us in, but I believe if it seems like our cyclone block is gone. Like everything over there is just completely decimated. Everything is gone. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put myself. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It is very loud. Yeah, we're gonna come over here, just take a quick look at it, put ourselves in survival, and see if it will start pulling us from this far. I might have to go a little bit more in. Just see if it starts pulling us yet. And it's pulling us a little bit. Just a little bit. Not doing too much. But, I mean, as you can see, it does pull you a little bit, even from that far out. So you can just kind of tell how strong this tornado actually is. Let's see if I can come in any closer, see if it'll start pulling us in more. Yeah, it's doing a little bit. Let's even get a little bit closer. I mean, geez, dude. I mean, the tornado is just so far. I mean, you can see how it's like just ripping up all the grass from these grass blocks over here. It's just doing so much damage. I mean, there it's starting to pull me in a little bit more. See if we can go in any closer. Will be a little bit risky. I mean, I'm jumping and it's just pulling me so far. I'm a little bit closer. See, kind of at a point of no return here. Can still kind of outrun it, but let's just keep going in a little bit further. A little bit more. See if it can make us where we cannot get away from it at all. Pulling me so far in. So now we're kind of at a point where it will not let us outrun it. I'm trying to go as far as I can. It seems like it's moving away a little bit. But I think we're just going to go jump straight into it and see what it's capable of here. And the good thing about it, it is pretty realistic. As you can see, I did just take half a heart of damage. So yes, it is pretty realistic for the most part. It should throw us out of here in a second. Hopefully I can land in this water. Highly doubt it. Might be it, and yeah. So there you have it, guys. I mean, that's the absolute strongest tornado you can get inside of this. I do hope that there are some updates for the clouds as well. I feel like it is a little bit grainy. Um, but yeah, if you guys do feel that you have any questions, please make sure to leave them in the comments. I am more than happy to help you guys answer anything. And if you enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I did start my own SMP with this mod. So if you are interested in joining, make sure to check out the link in the bio, and I will see you guys later. Peace.